Well, we get the NFL's best rivalry in the NFC Championship game as the San Francisco 49ers and Seattle Seahawks will meet for the third time this season. Two great teams, two great defenses, two teams that genuinely dislike each other. Even the coaches dislike each other, going all the way back to when Pete Carroll was at USC and Jim Harbaugh was at Stanford. The players seem to dislike each other, the fans dislike each other. A bitter rivalry here. Seattle is a 3.5-point favorite on BETDAQ. 39 the total in this game. Now, 39 a very low total. Anytime we see that total creeping below 40, it's tough to back the under because there's just so many things that could happen that would negatively affect an under bet. Things like turnovers, defensive touchdowns, a shanked punt could cost you your under bet when you're dealing with a total like 39. That being said, it'd be very tough for me to back the over in this situation. Like we said, these are two great defenses, and I think this game is going to be a tight, low-scoring game, much like the last time these two teams met back in Week 14. San Francisco won that game 19-17. Now, that game was in San Francisco. The last two times the 49ers have played in Seattle, they've not won. As a matter of fact, they've lost big both times. Seattle winning those two games by a combined score of 71-16. One of those games was in Week 2 of this season, Seattle winning that game 29-3. So for whatever reason, when San Francisco has gone into Seattle, they haven't even been able to compete with the Seahawks. We'll see if the same thing holds true on Sunday. It's a little unusual because aside from when they go to Seattle, San Francisco is a great road team. The best road team in the NFL, as a matter of fact. The 49ers 8-1 against the spread in their last 9 road games, but Seattle 16-1 overall in their last 17 home games. I mean, the Seahawks just never lose at home, and here we have the opportunity to back them as only a 3.5-point favorite. I know a lot of people taking advantage of that opportunity this week. I will not be one of those people, though. Now, this is a very tough game for me to call. As a matter of fact, if you put a gun to my head and ask me who is going to win this game, I would probably say Seattle. However, the line here on BETDAQ is 3.5, and in my opinion, 3.5 is just too many points in this situation. I do think this game is going to be extremely tight and low scoring, as I said. Wouldn't surprise me if it came down to a field goal one way or the other. So in my opinion, the opportunity to back San Francisco plus 3.5 is a good opportunity. The Niners have been playing very, very well lately. They've held 7 of their last 8 opponents to 20 points or fewer, and their offense has been playing better over the last month than they have all season. Not coincidentally, Michael Crabtree, their best wide receiver, has returned to action over the last few weeks, and he's gotten more and more comfortable. The Seattle offense, meanwhile, has struggled over the last month. They averaged just 18.2 points per game in their final 4 regular season games. And last week against New Orleans, they produced just 277 total yards. Russell Wilson throwing for a career-low 103 yards in that game. So Seattle not playing well offensively. San Francisco playing very, very well defensively. Now, of course, I think the Seattle defense, which was the best in the league this season, will have plenty of success in this game as well. So like I said, I think it's going to be a very low-scoring game. I'm looking at under 39, and I think it's going to be very close as well. So I think San Francisco plus 3.5, under 39, the way to go here.